Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. So today, you can actually see the pumpkins I'm about to put out. That's a shame. You can see them in the background. That's what that is in the corner. It's a pumpkin. Today we're talking all things fall. So I kind of teetered back and forth on whether I was going to do this video, but I was like, I just want to give y'all all the fall cozy vibes. Like I'm with it. I've been waiting on it. I'm ready. I feel like I give cozy vibes all year, but fall is really when I like thrive. So today I am giving you guys my official list of favorite things for fall. Do know that a lot of these categories are very simplified because if I put everything in there, we would never leave. But I wanted to just give you guys, you know, some hair care, body care, makeup, fragrance, literally everything to be moisturized, smooth, buttery, and smelling good all fall and going into winter. So if you're interested in seeing my favorite hair care, body care, and fragrance picks, oh, and some snacks too. I have some snacks too for fall 2021, then just keep on watching. Let's go ahead and get into hair care first. I definitely am someone that likes to keep the protein moisture balance, but I do focus on products that are a little bit thicker, may have a little bit more humectant in them, and etc, etc. So let's start with shampoo, because I don't care how cold it is outside. I don't care how dry it is outside. You need to wash your hair, especially if you are layering on a lot of butters, creams, and oils. That is a buildup nightmare if you are not cleansing your hair properly. So I have 3 here. 2 are moisturizing shampoos and 1 is a clarifier. I love to add a good moisturizing shampoo into my routine, but I also make sure that I am clarifying at least once a month just to get all of, you know, the extra buildup and dirt off. If you do not know, clarifying shampoos are formulated with some nourishing ingredients, but they are formulated so that they literally take away everything that is on your hair and they don't go back in and deposit anything else. A moisturizing shampoo is formulated with different conditioners and or oils that will deposit onto your hair strand as it cleanses. So you're rinsing away dirt and it is depositing something onto your strands. So for moisturizing shampoos, one of my favorite moisturizing shampoos of all time is the Bale Mint Moisturizing Shampoo from Agave Beauty. Y'all, this shampoo right here is it's just so decadent and moisturizing. I have another bottle of this. This is my first bottle. I'm almost out. It's definitely going to be finished within the next month because I've already been pulling this out a lot more. So I like to use this on its own on days when I don't need a clarifying session, or I will use this after my clarifying step. Whenever I clarify, I always go in with a moisturizing shampoo that just kind of resets the pH. And you will find that your steps afterward are a lot easier when you're not just going in raw with a clarifying shampoo and then just going straight into another step. Even though there are some clarifying shampoos that I feel like I can go straight into other things, it depends, but you typically should be going from a clarifying shampoo to a moisturizing shampoo and then onto your conditioning step. And this is amazing. It has a good balance of those really great cleansers, but also a lot of nourishing ingredients like castor, sweet almond. There's winter mint, peppermint, and spearmint oils in here as well. It smells amazing. This is an amazing moisturizing shampoo. It is on that high-end price point, and I think that it definitely deserves to be. The way that Julian and her chemist coax greatness out of these ingredients, like, I don't know how they do it, but the formula is just top notch. So the Agave Bale Mint Moisturizing Shampoo. And I also really love this Carol's Daughter Goddess Strength Fortifying Shampoo. I love this entire collection. I should have pulled the leave-in up here to put in this video, but I will be using that as well. I showed that to you guys in my fall and winter stash video. If you are curious about the full culmination of hair products, those will be up here in the cards above for your viewing pleasure. But this is another really awesome shampoo. This has the ingredients are decent for the price point. I love this shampoo. This is also formulated with a lot of really nice oils and butters, so it does a really great job of getting the hair clean, but it feels so soft and it's very shiny when you rinse this out of your hair. This is a huge container. It's an 11 fluid ounce container, and it just like it's a hunker. Like it's a hunker. Takes a lot to get through. It doesn't require a lot of product to get this to lather up. And I use this a lot as my moisturizing shampoo step. It smells really nice. I really enjoy the Goddess Strength collection, and I feel like Carol's Daughter really did the thing when they came out with this line. So this is a beautiful moisturizing shampoo. And then for a clarifier, I had to talk about this, y'all. This video is coming. I'll be doing a full wash day routine with like my current outstanding like top tier wash day routine for 2021 with Nature's Little Secret. That is coming up, and this is going to be featured the Lemon and Rosemary clarifying shampoo with lemon and rosemary for all hair types. This, y'all, this product is stunning. I was talking to Charnay recently, and I just told her, I was like, I don't know what you put in this, but it is amazing. One of the best clarifying shampoos on the market. This truly is clarifying, but your hair feels so good after this is rinsed out. I don't know how Charnay does it, kind of the same way I don't know how Julian did it with her clarifying shampoo. This is beautiful. One of my favorite clarifiers. I've been sitting on talking about this because I wanted to give a video, but I was like, screw it, I'm talking about it. This is an amazing clarifying shampoo. So yeah, again, I do have an active code with Nature's Little Secret. It's Third Eye 15. I will leave all of my codes and links down below in the description box. Trying to keep those as updated as possible for you guys. So that will be available to you all whenever you're in need of a Nature's Little Secret run. But this is amazing. Absolutely love it. Can't go wrong with it. 10 out of 10. Spectacular. Stunning. Inspired. Let's talk about some deep conditioners. I only pulled 2 because I honestly could sit here and talk to you guys about deep conditioners all day. Now, I don't have it with me. I need to repurchase it, but the Agave Bale Mint Deep Conditioner like is amazing. It's really good for all year round, but I just love pulling out my Agave when it gets cold because first of all, it has that like, I don't know, like holiday type peppermint scent. And for me, whenever I smell it, I think about the holidays. But it also is really great for protein moisture balance. It really keeps your hair balanced, super soft, incredibly moisturized, and like that perfect kick of strength, you know? The 2 I have here, this is another one that's going to be in the Nature's Little Secret video. This Coconut Milk Strengthening Deep Conditioner. I'm gonna go more in depth on this, but Charnay did reformulate this. This used to be formulated with goat milk, but she wanted to make it vegan. So she took out the goat milk and now it's just a coconut milk deep conditioner. Listen, first of all, the smell is phenomenal. It smells so good. It smells like I could pick up a spoon and eat it. The texture, everything about this deep conditioner, you guys know I already liked the original. It wasn't my favorite out of the rest of them, but this is high-key coming for all of my other conditioners from Nature's Little Secret because when she reformulated this, like she did the damn thing. I cannot wait to show you guys how this works in my hair. She sent this to me to do some promotional work for her, and when I tried it, like I literally hit her up in the DMs and I was like, Charnay, how? I said, what sorcery is in this deep conditioner? Because I was just in shock, in complete and total shock. So this is absolutely phenomenal. I think it's going to be great for me in the fall and winter because even though it is formulated with some strengthening ingredients, it has a lot of different butters and oils in here. It's incredibly nourishing and penetrative, and it makes my hair feel so buttery, but also reinforced. And then I also have the Tgin Miracle Repair CPR treatment. And I'm also going to be, you know, I also want to talk about just the regular like Honey Miracle. This is the Tgin stand-in basically. This is amazing. This is another one that I love as an elasticity treatment. If you have not tried this, you are missing out. You are sleeping, like high-key sleeping. it's deceptively runny. Like, it looks like it'll be super duper runny, but it really grips onto the strands. It glides through like butter. It feels so good. And I love to use this whenever my hair just feels like it's losing some type of life. It's called CPR because it stands for Curl Protein Reconstructor, but also like this literally is CPR for your hair. Like, it really pulls up and does amazing work, but it has so much moisture in it. So much moisture. I love using this during all seasons, but I'm definitely going to be pulling this out more, and I think it's something that a lot of you guys will benefit having. A lot of times I feel like I do want to make sure I'm not forgetting my strengthening agents in the midst of trying to add so much extra moisture, you know what I mean? I want to keep that balance. So this, as well as, you know, Honey Miracle and all of my other super moisturizing masks are going to be in rotation, but I really wanted to talk about this guy because I love it. Again, because I could be sitting here all day talking about a million and one different leave-ins and creams and stuff. I'm keeping it down to one leave-in and one cream. This Agile Beauty Bale Mint Leave-In Conditioning Styler. You need a really good leave-in conditioner for the fall and winter. Something that is not just overly moisturizing, but something that's going to have ingredients in it that are going to help to strengthen the strands. And it feels really great. It really helps to kind of plump up the strands. And just keep everything really nice and supple. I feel like this is really great, like if you struggle with breakage, if you struggle with keeping your strands moisturized, then this is amazing. So I had to put this one in here because I feel like the Camille Rose Curl Love Moisture Milk, I kind of feel this way too, but this is definitely like the leave-in conditioner that I immediately think about when I think about transitioning into the colder weather. Then I also have my Royal Honey and Argan Buttercream. This is like one of my top creams in my stash. Also the Burdock Root Buttercream from Comet Biologics is amazing, but I love the She Scented creams because they are so penetrative. They don't just sit on top of my hair and gunk up. And this is an amazing one to have. I told y'all I'm almost through with this and I'm really excited because I can buy another one. But this is awesome. It has amazing ingredients. I feel like this is well balanced. It glides through the hair like butter, but like I said before, it really does adds actual tangible moisture to the hair. It's not just something that is just sitting there, crusting up, collecting dust on your strands. Like, it doesn't do that. It really does nourish, and that's what I love about this. So the Royal Honey and Argan Buttercream is everything to me. If you have not tried this, it definitely needs to be on your She Scented list. I have a few different stylers. I told y'all I'm working on my list of one and dones. That will be up soon. But I wanted to mention a couple of things that I like to pair with other things, but also like to use on their own. So the Tgin Honey Curls Custard with raw honey and agave nectar. This is beautiful during the fall and winter with its companion hair milk. They have a really beautiful hair milk from the line, and this works really, really well for that. But this is an amazing one and done. This has a lot of moisture, obviously raw honey and agave. Now, if you live in a bone dry climate, this may not be the product for you. And I say that because in bone dry climates, humectants can actually have the opposite effect on your hair. Where I live, it gets very cold, but it doesn't necessarily mean that the air is devoid of moisture, you know? So this works incredibly well for me in the colder months. I can use it by itself and it looks absolutely stunning, just amazing. I definitely want to try to use this up this year. If not, I want to get really, really close. But it smells amazing. It's very thick and it has a lot of really great nourishing ingredients. So I love to have something that I can just throw in my hair and go. This is another one that I can pair with something else or use on its own. That's the Camille Rose Curl Maker with marshmallow and agave leaf. This is my last bottle. I went through like a whole bottle of this, not in my most recent empties, but I think the empties before that. I think I went through a bottle of this and I went through some Kinky Curly. Like I went through a lot of similar gels to this. This is really great because again, it's formulated with quite a few different humectants. But I feel like this does really well because it is also balanced with really good oils. This does really, really well in my hair as a one and done if I wanted to, but I do prefer to pair it with the Curl Love Moisture Milk. You guys know this is like my game time fall wash and go. When it starts to get crisp, I pull out my Camille Rose. But I feel like this is definitely a good staple to have in your arsenal, especially in the colder weather, because it is nourishing all by itself, period. But it also can be paired with more moisturizing products underneath it if you are craving extra moisture. So I absolutely love this. It's a beautiful product, and I had to put it in here. And last but not least, for stylers, we have Buttery Gel. I know y'all probably would have came for my neck if I didn't put it in here, because sometimes I tell y'all, like, I can't always show the same stuff in every single video, but then y'all get mad at me because I don't. And I'm just like, okay, well, I'll show it to you every now and then. But I mean, it's Buttery Gel season. Like I said in my stash video, the cold weather really is like peak main choice season for me, just because her products are so moisturizing. And I love this so much. It's one of my staple products. I always have a backup of it. I absolutely love it. It is amazing. It leaves my hair super soft and super shiny. I would imagine that you probably could use it by itself, but I love pairing this with the Agave leave-in conditioner, the one from Sienna Naturals. This pairs with a lot of different things, and it always leaves my hair with this beautiful, stunning shine. So definitely a really great one if you're looking for a styler that has lots of really great moisture and it's just going to give you those velvety, just super shiny curls. Season when I really do like to pull out my oils. And I am more into like oils that are actually formulated. And when you use more oils, you can't actually tell. But I do like to have oil in my routine. I don't always put it all over my hair, even though I do use oil to scrunch my hair out. I prefer a softer look. I don't necessarily like my hair to look super duper crunchy. I don't mind if I have a little bit of frizz. I love to have a really good oil to put on the ends of my hair, because obviously sweaters, my hair definitely it's starting to grow down, which it always hits this point, like it will grow out, and then I think my hair eventually just gets heavy enough to the point where it's just like, and it's getting to that point. So especially now, I really like to make sure I have a little bit of oil on my ends just to kind of help prevent a lot of that friction with my sweaters and my heavy coats, because I really like to bundle up this time of year. The Bread hair oil has been life for me. Absolutely 100% amazing. It smells like fruit, kind of like pineapples, like a tropical fruit blend. They say it's kind of like lip gloss for your hair, and it really is. It adds a lot of really nice shine, but I also like the way that it keeps my ends just, I don't know, nice and coated so that there isn't too much friction. And that really is the prominent reason why I use oils, especially during the colder months. So this is amazing. And I have also, shockingly, listen, I purchased this, but I didn't pay full price for it. I got this in a curl box. And when this brand came out, I was like, I'm not getting that. You know, I was like, I can do without it. But I gave it a chance, and this is really nice. This is the Pattern Jojoba Oil Hair Serum, Moisture Boost for Hair and Scalp. It's in a 3.9 fluid ounce container. This is definitely, it's a little up there, you know, but I will say I love this oil. It smells like lavender. Lavender is one of my favorite scents. This is so silky and smooth on the hair. And I love adding this to my ends. You can see, like, I actually have a pretty decent dent. This one and the Bread Beauty Supply hair oil are the oils in my collection right now that have some of the biggest dents. Those are the oils that I've just been using a lot lately. I love them. They're so good. I honestly threw so much shade at this oil, but when I started using it, I was like, I can't seem to put this down. It's bomb. So those are the two oils that I really will be focusing on this year. Absolutely love those. I do like to share with you guys some of my makeup favorites from time to time. So let's go ahead and get into those. Let's talk about foundation, because I know a lot of people like to go like really heavy matte and full coverage. And I feel like my skin is really changing and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It kind of freaks out every time we kind of go into the fall and winter months, but it's just definitely changing. I think it's more so me getting older than it is the season. But as much as I love a good matte foundation, I don't necessarily like to rely on super matte foundations in the fall and winter months. I feel like it dries out my skin too much and it leaves my skin very unbalanced and it makes me have to do more work. So I like to have one that's a lighter coverage and one that's a very full coverage, but not necessarily hardcore matte. So the one that I'm wearing today is the Pat McGrath Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. I love this foundation so much. I am in the shade Medium Deep 22. This is so amazing in skin. Like, you can see it's super duper glowy. You can build this up to a fuller coverage, but I just used it with my beauty blender to give myself like a nice wash. You know, it just looks so skin-like and I love it so much. And I feel like this type of foundation is amazing for fall and winter because it's not going to dry your skin out, but it literally gives you like supermodel skin. This is a pricey foundation. Anything Pat McGrath is pricey. It's a luxury price point. This is one of the only luxury foundations that I have used that I can totally 100% get behind the price point. It took me forever to get my hands on it, but it was totally worth it. I absolutely love it. I use it often. This is one of my most used foundations in my collection, and right now I have a lot of foundation in my collection. So this is stunning. I absolutely 100% highly suggest, especially for the colder months. And for those super full coverage days, I like full coverage, but I am not doing as much matte as I used to. And this KVD Good Apple foundation, this is their Skin Perfecting Foundation Balm. This got a lot of hype because of TikTok. And I will be honest in saying that this got hype, rightfully so, but I feel like a lot of people purchased it and didn't like it because they used it the way they saw people use it on TikTok. This is what she looks like. Now, this is not my perfect shade. It's a little, now that I've gotten some sun from being, you know, on vacations and going out and hiking and stuff, it's a better match for me, but it is a little too rich for me. Mine is in the shade Tan 68. I learned very quickly that this shines when used lightly. So either take your beauty blender and do light stamps in and really press it in and work it in, or you can use a brush, but I would use something like this. It's not as dense. It has a little bit more give to it, and it allows you to really buff out the product. This shines when you don't add a lot to it, and it has so much coverage. It's not a full matte. It doesn't completely dry down, but when you use light layers of this, it's not going to make you crazy oily. I have oily combination skin. I get very oily here and here and here. And this does very well for me. I can wear it all day. I haven't tested it with a mask because I just don't like wearing makeup under my mask. I know some people are able to do it. It grosses me out. I can't do it. So I can't tell you if it's mask proof, but this will last all day and all night, no matter what you're doing. If you love a full coverage beat, but you want your skin to feel nourished, this is it. This is definitely going to be my go-to foundation once it gets really, really cold outside. For eyes, I'm keeping it simple. You guys are going to see these two palettes in a lot of coming looks for fall and winter. The first one is the Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. So this is, it's so basic, but honestly, like, this makes so many points. If you remember that Gabrielle Union video that I did, this is the palette that I was wearing, and I had, I think, this color, and this color on the lids. I think I added a light brown shade, like a skin tone shade, on my lid. And then I used this color right here to do a very smoked out wing. So beautiful. I will be recording that look for you guys, but I wanted to practice it before I put it on camera. This is such an amazing palette for the fall and winter time. And it's also multi-purpose. So a lot of times I will use these colors on my face as well. This color, Kufuru, works really well as a bronzer. I have it on today as a bronzer. That's all that I have. And then these shades here, Dara, Zama, and Jamata, All three of these are amazing blush colors, so I do use these every now and then as blush colors. You can make some of the most beautiful eye looks with this. I feel like this is a really great staple palette to have, especially for brown girls. Then you have those, you know, those really good, easy mixing shades too. So you can get cool looks out of this, you can get warm looks out of this, you can get completely neutral looks out of this. I love this palette, and it definitely has been hitting points for me when it comes to doing fall looks. This is definitely like one of my favorite like fall palettes right now. The Chocolate Brown Obsessions palette from Huda. Oh my god, y'all. I love this. I did a tutorial with this, my first like IG tutorial I did with this palette. This is so beautiful. These shades are absolutely stunning. They have warmth to them, but there are some more like neutral tones in here too. I love the shimmers in this. They're just beautiful. If you have not seen that IGTV and you have IG, you should go check it out. But I was able to get such a stunning look with this, and I love this palette. It's definitely been a go-to, especially when I'm trying to get those warmer brown tones. I've just really been into like warm brown tones lately. I don't know, I've kind of been like, last year I was all about the pinks and the purples, but these two definitely need if you are looking for staple eye products for fall and winter. And then I'm giving you guys several lip options because y'all always want to know what I have on my lips. These are going to be in heavy rotation. For more dark shades, because y'all know I live for my dark lips, Fenty Underdog Stunna Lip Paint is one of the best matte liquid lips. I love her matte liquid lip formula. It's super comfortable on the lips. And this is a really beautiful, I feel like this is a perfect balance between burgundy and brown. There's like a little tint of brown in there that I really love. So I love pulling this out when I want a straight up matte look. This one, I don't know if they make these anymore. They've been on sale, but like they haven't fully sold out. I don't know if they're getting rid of them or what. This is the Fenty, what are these called? Mademoiselle lipsticks in the shade PMS, and this is another really deep, this is like a brown shade. It's a deep burgundy brown. It's really nice. It's very similar to this. Very creamy. Like, these lipsticks are amazing. I don't know why she would be getting rid of them because they're bomb. But the colors are awesome. She has a lot of other shades as well. But like I said, I don't know if they're getting rid of them. So I wanted to give you guys options. But this is a beautiful shade. Very creamy. It has that like kind of silicone-y finish. So it is matte, but it's still very creamy on the lips. Always need a really good dark brown lip if you are a brown girl. And Film Noir from MAC is always just 100% always my favorite. I wore this a while ago in a video and y'all were like, girl, the fall vibes. I'm like, I know. This is like my favorite chocolate brown lip. It has like the slightest dash of red in there. But this is my favorite deep dark chocolate brown lip. And the lip liners I always use are either KVD Crucifix or the Huda Beauty Lip Contour 2.0 in Rich Brown. Those are always my two favorites, and those are the ones that are always listed in the description. But those are my favorite, like, deep, dark, vampy shades for fall. And then I also have this satin lipstick from Colored Rain. This is their lip lacquer. This is in the shade Anne. They have a ton of these really beautiful, neutral toned lip lacquers. I want to get more for the fall and winter because I love this formula. This is beautiful. I love these nudie like concealer tones for my lips, and this gives a beautiful lip. If I can find a picture of me with this on, I will insert it. This gives a beautiful kind of, you know, like if you want that like feathered out darker lip liner going into that ombre like nudie pink in the center. This is like that perfect combination of like tan and pink, you know. It's more peachy than it is pink, and I love it. This this comes in handy for so many like nudie fall lip combos, so I love that. And then I love my Maybelline lifter glosses. Obviously Fenty is bae, but these lifter glosses are bomb. They're super thick, and I find them to actually be very nourishing on the lips. The first shade I have is Topaz. This is a really beautiful, I mean, this is not Topaz, this is Crystal. This is in the shade Crystal. It's a really beautiful Y'all see that shade? But it doesn't look like molten lava on your lips. It does go on with, it has a clear base and then tons of that really pretty bronze shimmer. So this is one of my favorites for fall. And then my ultimate favorite fall gloss, this is in the shade Amber, and it is a beautiful creamy gloss. And I will just put this on with a brown lip liner and then just throw this on in the center, and it is the most beautiful, just peachy lip. Absolutely love it. These are great on a budget, especially if you love a good juicy lip. And then for body care, let's talk about shower products first. Y'all, we need good cleansers, good moisturizing cleansers. Y'all know I love my Lush body washes, and the Yognog shower gel comes through in terms of moisture, cleanliness, and scent. I'm almost done with this. I told y'all my brother keeps dipping into my Lush. It says that it says cozy up to creamy caramel scented lathers with a touch of spicy clove. I absolutely love the formulation of this. They switched up the formulation of these last year, and I think that it was a great decision. They took out the sulfates in these body washes, and they're so good. They lather up beautifully. And I actually like the way they formulated these, because the way that they formulated it this past year, hopefully it's the same formula this year, but the way they formulated it, the shimmer in this stayed suspended in the shower gel. The year before that, it didn't. All of the shimmer started to kind of like collect at the bottom, and I had to shake it up. With this, it just stayed like that. This is so beautiful. It smells amazing. It smells so creamy and rich, like caramel butterscotch toffee. It's so good and super decadent on the skin. They did bring this back for Christmas. They just released their Christmas products a few days ago. So if you have not tried this and you have been interested since I've been sharing this, I have talked about this for the last couple of years now. If you've been interested in it, I highly suggest picking it up. Lush makes some of the best body washes. I also mentioned this in an empties video, a different scent though, but this was sent to me from the Key Cosmetics. The owner is one of the Fam Bam, and she sent these to me a while ago, and I'm just getting around to using them, embarrassingly. But I'm happy that I did get my ish together, because her soaps are amazing. This one is in Peach Bellini. I recently finished the champagne one, and y'all, she has amazing soaps. This one has olive oil, coconut, palm, shea butter. There is some kaolin in here, and her soaps also have colloidal oatmeal, and they are so nourishing on the skin. Like I said in my empties video, I'm not that big on bar soaps, but these are the kind of bar soaps that I feel like you definitely need to have if you have sensitive skin. If you have skin that gets very tight and dry easily, these are so nourishing. And I'm so mad that it took me so long to use these, but y'all are going to be annoyed by how much I mention these, because her products are amazing. She has a beautiful website, and I will be linking it in the description box below for you guys to check out. But her soaps are just absolutely stunning. I'm really excited to open this one up. I can smell it through the packaging, and it smells delicious. So if you're looking for a really great moisturizing bar soap option, I highly suggest her products. And we need to exfoliate. Exfoliating is important. I have a lot of ones that I love. I've really been enjoying the one from Nola Skin Essentials, the one that has like the bronzy shimmer in it. That one is really, really nice. Love me some Nola Skin Essentials. I have really been enjoying this hazelnut coffee scrub from Butter Me Up Goods. I shared this in a shower routine recently. The only thing I wish is that they made these in bigger jars, because it isn't a 4-ounce jar. I've gotten several uses out of it though. A little bit does go a long way, but I wish it came in a bigger jar. This is formulated with coffee, but it has a lot of rich butters in there, and this is really nice because you smooth it onto your skin and it gives you the best exfoliation of life. But when you rinse it off, like, you still have some of that oil left over, and I absolutely love this. Right now, this and the scrub from Butter Baby are the two that I cannot keep out of my rotation. They are so nourishing. They both do that thing where when you rinse it off, you have that little bit of like butter left over and your skin just feels super silky and smooth. it's amazing. So the hazelnut coffee scrub from Butter Me Up Goods is phenomenal. Like I said before, they do take a good minute to get to your door, like they do. But for me, it's worth it. And I mean, they kind of told me that the stuff was gonna come kind of late. But I haven't had any issues with their customer service. They do make everything like from hand. So I don't have an issue with it taking a while. I would just say if you're getting people like Christmas presents, I would order like now. I would go ahead and order it and just have your stuff ready. I have 3 butters here. These are the butters that I have used the most. The brands that I have used the most, one from each brand. The first one is Butter Baby. Listen, if you love apple scents, you need this. The Apple Strudel Body Butter from Butter Baby. Y'all. Like, I don't know. Butter Baby is a lot like Bath and Body Works to me, and I'm not talking formula. But y'all know how a lot of us say, like, we don't understand how they make their candles smell like food. Like, when there's a description on the candle, it literally smells like that. That's how I feel with Butter Baby. Like, if she says it smells like apple strudel, it smells like apple strudel. Like, a legit apple strudel. And literally, it smells like, I can smell the pastry. I can smell those tart Granny Smith apples that were baked in brown sugar with cinnamon and clove. Like, this smells so good. I love to pair this with one of the perfumes that I'm going to show you in a second. You will smell absolutely delicious. This is amazing, and the formula of her butters is just phenomenal. And then next up we have Pinky Blue. Now, a lot of you guys asked me which do I prefer, Pinky Blue or Butter Baby. The textures are very different, so it's kind of difficult to compare. I feel like with Pinky Blue, their scents are great, but their scents aren't as literal as Butter Baby. The one that I cannot wait to break out this season, like, I used it when I first got it, which was like spring, and I was like, this is amazing, but I need to use this during the fall. So I saved it for fall. This is Toasted Coconut Marshmallow Whipped Body Butter. Listen, the texture of her butters is just amazing. She uses a lot of like extracts, aloe vera, there's rose water in here, there's some glycerin in here. So it's not just a body butter base, you know what I'm saying? Like, Butter Baby is straight up butter. This has a lot of those like ingredients that are also going to get deep within the skin. This is so good. The coconut is not overwhelming, but there is like this really nice, almost slightly toasted almond scent in here with a lot of marshmallow. This is so yummy. It smells like a dessert, but it also still smells like something that belongs in your body and not like something you would stick your spoon in and eat. I love this. I love to pair this with my Killian Princess fragrance. Last but not least, I have the Butter Me Up Goods, the Vanilla Maple Chai Body Butter. I love their body butters, and so many of you guys were like, yeah, like, their body butters are so worth it. These definitely are like, I think they're about as butter as you can get. These are not whipped. These are like straight up butter. It says, our luxurious body butters are formulated with a combination of nutrient-filled butters and plant oils blended into perfection, handcrafted without shea butter and coconut oil. So if you're allergic to shea butter or you're allergic to coconut oil, these are going to be great for you. I love this so much. This doesn't just smell like a chai like drink from Starbucks. It smells like, I would say, like a chai scone. Like, think about if you went to a bakery and they had fresh baked scones that smell like chai. That's what this smells like. You can smell the vanilla and the maple, but you can also smell the spices in here. It's so good. And I honestly think that this is more cold weather appropriate. I'm almost out of my brown sugar and vanilla cream. I love this. If you want to smell like a slightly spicy vanilla, you will love this. It smells so delicious. It smells like a spiced whipped cream. But this one, I feel like it has to be crisp. It has to be cool outside for me to rock this because it literally smells like fall. I absolutely love this so much. I love their butters. I plan on getting more, and I know they are coming out with fall scents. So I will be picking this up, and I think they have a fall sale running, 20% off, if I remember right. I don't know how long it's going to go, but they do have one running on like their fall scented products. So vanilla maple chai body butter, definitely a flex. We have fragrance. I couldn't leave it out of here. I will be doing a full fall fragrance edit for you guys, so be on the lookout for that. But I wanted to give you guys just 4 fragrances that I think are just like, these are the ones that I have been dying to pull out for fall and winter. Let's start with the affordable ones. I have 2 affordable, and then I have 2 like more expensive niche. The first one is from Dossier. Y'all know I've been working with Dossier for a hot minute, and I absolutely love them. If you haven't been watching my fragrance videos and you're not familiar with Dossier, then you don't know that they are an inspired fragrance house. So they make recreations of popular fragrances. They have, you know, recreations of designers. They have recreations of niche. They are just super high quality. I have had a running discount code with them for over a year. So I always put my discount code with Dossier down in the description box below. So that will be there for you if you would like to check out their scents. I only pulled one because I could talk about so many of their scents for fall, but I only pulled one because I have not been able to put this down since I got it, because this is quintessential fall and winter. This is Oriental Tobacco, and this is inspired by Tom Ford's Tobacco Vanille. And y'all, I haven't smelled Tobacco Vanille, but this smells so good. One of you guys said this, and I feel the exact same way. When I opened this and smelled it, it made me think of the holidays. This has notes of tobacco, ginger, and apricot in the top, honey, vanilla, and cocoa in the heart, and tonka, dry fruits, and blonde woods in the base. And there is definitely that tobacco in there. It's more of a dry tobacco scent. I feel like the tobacco and the tonka in this make it more of a dry scent. I can smell the ginger in here, and when I say I smell the ginger, think like not like a fresh knob of ginger from the grocery store. Think about actual powdered, like ground down ginger that you would put in gingerbread. Like this kind of smells like gingerbread. I can smell the cocoa in here. I can smell the honey. The vanilla and the tonka and the cocoa just make this more of a drier scent. It's not juicy. It's not thick. It's not too heavy. It's so perfect. This is delicious, but in such a different way. It's not a ooey gooey gourmand. It smells so good. This actually makes me want to get the real thing. So many of you guys said you have the real thing and you love it. So I think that is going to be my next Tom Ford addition to my collection. Consider this to be more on the affordable side. I don't know what this costs retail, but I've always purchased this with a discounter. And I've always been able to get this under $100. And this is Olympia Intense. And y'all, love it. This is vanilla, amber, and salt. This is very strong. It is a beast mode fragrance. It's super duper strong. This is a salty, ambery caramel fragrance. I love using this. I actually like to pair this with my butterscotch toffee body cream from Butter Me Up Goods. This is perfect for fall and winter. Because it's so ambery and strong, I don't like to really wear this when it's hot. This is commanding. It grabs attention. It's sexy. It's such a simple composition, but it is so sexy. And I love pulling this out when it gets cold outside. I can't wait to wear this more. There was a time where it was almost a little too strong for me, but I don't know. I've been wearing a lot of super strong fragrances. This pales in comparison to some of the other strong ones that I have. So I absolutely love this. This is actually my scent of the day. If you're still watching, tell me what your scent of the day is. This is Kilian Angel Share. This came out last year and it made such, I don't know, it just made such a stamp on the fragrance community, and it's a beautiful fragrance. This is supposed to be reminiscent of cognac. There are spices in here. There's cognac in here. To me, it smells like apple pie filling with lots of spices. It's very sweet. It definitely has a gourmand touch to it. Some people say that this is masculine. I personally don't think that this is masculine. I like to pair this with the apple strudel body butter from Butter Baby, and you literally smell so good. If you really want to smell good, put on that apple strudel. Top yourself off with this. And then before you leave the house, spray a little bit of Kayali Vanilla 28. Compliments all day. So good. And then last but not least, I know y'all are probably thinking that it's going to be FAVE, but it's not FAVE. This has definitely become a signature for me for fall, and that is Lancome Oud Bouquet. This is one of my priciest fragrances, and it is one of the best buys ever. Now, just a little tip, you don't have to pay full price for this. Even if you don't trust going to a discounter, the Lancome website is always doing sales. Just be mindful with them. I have had some customer service issues with them. So when you purchase from them, do be mindful. But if you can get a good deal, I would say that it is definitely worth it. So retail, this is definitely one of my most expensive. I would say just under Delina. I think Delina is like my most expensive perfume in my collection right now, but I paid about $160 for this, and this retails over $200. This is Oud Rose and Praline. This is so sweet, sensual, woody. I do have Shahaf Oud, and I like it, but the oud in that is way more prominent. It's not, the oud in this is silky. I definitely feel like there is probably like actual natural oud in here and not synthetic, because it is so smooth. It smells so natural. The rose in here is just beautiful. And the praline in this, the praline is what gets me, because it's not an obnoxious praline. It smells so smooth and yummy and delicious. This is sexy. I love to pull this out when it gets cold. I get lots of compliments on this, and I get lots of compliments from certain types of men too. All I'm saying is, if you're looking for a sugar daddy, you might get one with this. But you'll also like get attention from everybody else too. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and sticking through this video with me. I love y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.